Well, hello there. Well, hello there. Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Last time we were doing the world quest. Kingdom through the Looking Glass and story, where I mean, do I even need to summarize? I'm lazy to summarize it. Stuff happened, and we are kind of trying to save a princess. It's been a while since I last played. We're trying to save some kind of princess in this kingdom, and Anne is our little companion that we've been following around, and stuff's getting toward the end. Stuff's getting toward the end, indeed. Yeah, I really want to finish this story quest just because I need to do another story quest. I kind of just want to finish this because there's an event going on right now that I cannot do because the character is occupied in our story quest. So I need to do that. Indeed. But I don't think it's going to be that long to do. So I think we can finish this time. Yes, this week I have unlocked my treasure compass. And so honestly, it's game time to do kind of what I want to do this entire time. Which was to kind of start exploring Fontaine. So that I just complete everything. Get all my Primo Gems that I need to prepare, because yes, I try to farm a lot of Primo Gems because in the future I think I'm gonna need them. But indeed, we are here. I think this is where we left off. We like found this room, and we need to continue onward. Apparently, that's what the quest says. So let's go ahead and do that. Defeat the dragon. Oh, it's just an ocean then. This is Narcissus. Can I think it's just gonna be a normal battle. I'm trying to think. I don't remember finding these guys very often. I think that was like in a an event. An event where you get to really. I just did that. I just wasted like a skill and a elemental burst. Fantastic. You love to see it. Once again, Farina's kind of useless in this battle. Although honestly, all my other characters are pretty useless too, so it's kind of like it's kind of tough. Okay. Great. Yep. Yeah, it's just a normal boss fight, it seems. Isn't that bad?
Over here.
Oh my gosh, I missed. Raise yourself to avoid damage. Do I care? I don't really think I care. Wait, maybe I do care. No, honestly, I don't care. Alright, hands off the keyboard. Please, just let me hit you. Come on. You're almost dead. Okay. Jeez, that was annoying. That was a really annoying boss battle. I was kind of trolling at the beginning there because I kind of wanted to see what the boss was doing, but then I just got trolled. So, why did we meet Narcissus in here? According to what we saw before, the tower lost its time and thus stagnated. As such, no one could open it or enter it. Oh, indeed, yes. The princess froze time, and thus that's prevented the dragon from entering. I think that's what was going on, right? But this space is not within the tower. Oh, okay, wait, that's a good argument. We teleported to a different place from the tower. That's right. Pine forgot that happened. But if that's the case, but how? No, that can't be true. The princess should be in the tower. I mean, that was the adventure team's only hope in this dark world. If she isn't, our adventures, they're meaning all Petit Chow and the others. But we did take out the biggest threat to the kingdom, didn't we? That's a good thing, right? Yes, you're right, Palma. Thank you both. Anyways, the story's not over. Yup, look over there. There's a place we haven't been to before. Maybe we'll find some clues. Find more clues there, huh? Indeed. There is a chest. Is there anything else in this area? No, I think it's just a drop down and we fight. Wait a minute. We drop down from where again? Can we enter these? Interesting. I think we entered from over here, it was? No, we entered from over here. Okay, anyways. There is a chest that I will not open. open that later. Don't think there's anything. Oh, I have to open it. It's probably gonna give me one of those false artifact pieces. Where do you think we get this time?
On the road.
Oh, that's it. Oh, we didn't get anything. Okay, I thought we were gonna get like, we were getting some quest items which hinted. That's fine. It hinted at us getting some artifacts. Yeah, we got a feather and a watch. So I'm expecting some sort of hat or flower there. The ton of resource here stands to reason that there's got to be some clues, right? Yes, but who knows how long it takes for us to look through it all. Look through clues. Oh gosh. My throat is gonna hate me because I'm gonna do a lot of reading right now. There's an interesting picture book up there. Well, let's see what's on there. Just like a normal Fontaine scene? Okay. Rather age diary. Linking up with Ingold, Guillotine, and the rest of the old gang will go some ways towards solving the dispersion problem. This situation is no place for personal feelings, but what person can lack them completely? I can only hope that they aren't teaching my dear old Sponsian too poorly, or lest it rusts in the harbor. And I hope my skills haven't rusted away either. I hope all goes well. I still want to watch the dough rise to the sounds of play outside the window. I still want to watch them grow into fine adults. Alright, was that person referring to like children? Their children? I'm not sure. Okay. I had a tough time reading that. Where are the age records? Decide to incorporate the institution for raising orphans and the children of criminals into the public welfare system, considering the ruins of a previous civilization upon which it is situated. It shall be named the seat of director, was established in honor of the Hydro Archon's great virtue, and has been taken on by a gentle-natured Oceanid. The title of vice director is to be taken up by one who displays exceptional moral quality and ability. Is that Anne? I feel like we're getting some real life human stuff, and I don't know if this real life human stuff connects to all the Oceanid familiars we have seen so far. One serving of flour, 1 of sugar, 1 of melted butter, 2 of eggs, a large amount of milk with which to make foam. Are you kidding me? What exactly is a large amount? Remember it well this time. 15 minutes at 180 degrees is not the same as 5 at 540. Okay. That was useless, I think. Maybe. Rather age certificate. The duty will be taken up by Basil Elton, former naval commander. May her steely temper be itself tempered by the family she will establish with these children going forward. What's that idiot thinking? Well, whatever. Might as well have some fun post-retirement. Are these like old people? Again, that's what I'm getting. All the Oceanid familiars that we saw so far are like real people, but I don't know why they're all Oceanid familiars now. According to the ancient theory and mysterious research hidden here, we believe that the document in folklore discovered within Pericor, the research team from Institute of Natural Philosophy holds that. Doesn't seem like there's anything relevant. Wait, that wasn't all relevant? So we look there instead. Okay, we'll look over here. Yeah, we saw this picture book, and I'm like, it looks interesting. There's a book here too. A picture book. I knew it was a picture book, huh? It suits you, Paimon. Well, that's because of Paimon's unique sensibility, you know. Picture books just speak to her better. This book gives me a strange feeling. Let Paimon see. A long, long time ago, in a place far, far away, there was once a beautiful and kind princess named Lyris. And yup, she's our main character. I don't want this name. That's not what you said before. Do you want to read it too, Anne? In that case, Paimon's gonna continue. Oh, come on. It's just a story. There's no need to be so fussy. Anyway, a protagonist needs an antagonist. An evil one, that is. And our evil antagonist, well, that's the dragon Narcissus. So evil is he that the peace I forgot to set a time for this video. No! The peace-loving people tremble at the sound of his name. Not that he cares about their feelings, though. He sowed destruction across the land through with the searing flames he spewed from his mouth. His great wings turned cities to dust, and his burning breath reduced nations to ashes. I'm setting a timer right now. Let's say I've already been playing for like 15 minutes. At last, only the princess realms remained safe. But because the princess worked tirelessly to defend her realm, Narcissus' plot to destroy everything could not succeed. So, in Narcissus' story, I'm the evil villain. This is kind of weird. This started like a storybook, but it also feels like it isn't. You've got a bigger brain here. You have to look too. Read carefully. Waypoint, teleport waypoint unlocked. Alright, I'm looking. Okay, you didn't really give me a long time to look, thanks. What? Oh, we are somewhere different. What's this place? I think we're in the picture book. This is the real Anaposis. Okay. What the heck? And of the... Okay, I couldn't even literally get to read that. It went by too quickly. And I don't even have this on auto. Huh? Paimon wants to say that the book's content were really weird. But it's really not much when compared to this, is it? The world should be like this. Not like how it is outside. Children should be able to play under the sun and in grass without fear of hindrance or harm. This place does feel pretty comfy, yeah. Paimon feels way better than she did back when we were adventuring throughout the kingdom. There was no sunlight there at all. One mystery follows another. Never mind that. This place really is nice. It's gotta be Princess Lysis' garden, right? Say, when our adventures are over, why don't we find a place like this to live? Okay, real talk here. After our adventure is over, you know, we will probably be reunited with our sibling. There is also a chance our sibling goes somewhere else and we follow them, like outside of Teyvet, and we follow them. There's also a chance our sibling dies. So, in the case of our siblings die, then I guess, yeah, we'll live with Paimon. If Paimon wasn't the killer and she was actually the helper the entire time, then yeah, we can. But in the case that we either reunite with our sibling, is Paimon gonna still be there with us? And in the case that our sibling goes to another world, we'll obviously have to follow them to that other world. And in that case, is Paimon able to follow us? Because I think Paimon is not a descendant, right? Anyways, I'm getting into what the heck am I talking about? We can eat tasty fruits, plants, lots of sweet flowers, and we can invite our friends over as guests. We could all live together happily. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Yeah, then it's agreed. Still, we should focus on helping Anne find the princess first, huh? Hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? Sounds like someone singing over there. Okay. Anne's story. Mary Ann's story. What the heck is going on with the quest section here? Where am I? Oh, I'm guessing if I want to go back and I was like, if I can go back, I'm gonna just teleport back. I am okay. We're unlocking many places here. I think it would go here. Yeah, there we go. That's the ruins, and here we are. Oh, it says Anaposis. That's Teyvet. Anaposis is the place that we were at before. Convoluted corridor at the top of the tall tower, indeed. After escaping the convoluted corridor. That's where we are now. After escaping the convoluted corridor. Yep, okay, let's read this stuff. If she no longer dreams of you. Okay. Mary Ann's story. Yeah, right, the real Anaposis. Okay. Okay, it's Fucking spicy. I didn't realize this quest was so in depth. I thought it was. I knew it was gonna be an important quest, but I didn't realize it was this long. I feel like. Wait, can I collect trees? Oh yeah, we're collecting wood out here. Oh, mallowood and lindenwood. Ooh, yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't recognize lindenwood. That's pretty interesting. Are there like Sumeru trees here? I'm guessing those are Sumeru wood. I'm not sure. There's a mailbox here. There's a house. There's a person with blue hair. It's an Oceanid person. Caliroe and what's the other person? Not Irida, because Irida is a Pokemon trainer from Legend Arceus. Idia and Caliroe both have blue hair, so these are persons obviously an Oceanid. Hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? To a great sea without borders, to a place from which all lives flow. Hey there. Hi. Oh, hi. She is blue. Blue nails, blue bracelet thingy, blue choker. Blue hair, blue eyes, blue dress. She is very blue. I'm sorry. I was just preparing some snacks and didn't notice you. Come, sit. Snacks will be ready soon. So she's not going to question our presence. She's like, oh, great. People, let's greet them. All right? Not suspicious of us. That's strange. But okay. Okay, we got cake. I'm sorry, I was just preparing some tea and then she just said that. Oh, snacks. Yes, and ours are very good. Ours? Who's our? Who must you be referring to? Not just yourself. But I must say this first. We can only start once the bell rings. It will be quite rude to do otherwise. Where are you from, by the way? Why, you are a fascinating combination, aren't you? A lovely young lady, a small little Oceanid, and your beautiful floating friend. Beautiful? Well, that's a nice way to describe Paimon. Paimon's Paimon and she's Blizzard. Is it just Paimon or does Anne look unhappy? She must have been reminded of something. Is Oceanid an insult? I don't know. Because I don't think Anne described herself as a... Did she describe herself as an Oceanid? I'm not sure. I think she described herself and everybody else as part of Princess Lyris? What's her name again? Lyris, not Lysis. Lysis is when something breaks. And this Oceanid is our friend, Anne. Okay, well, I guess Oceanid is just a normal way to describe Anne. Oh my, a fine name indeed. In that case, please call me Marianne. Marianne, ... You know, I'm sure we've heard this name before. Have we heard Marianne before? First off, Marianne is my favorite Fire Emblem character. Well, is it Marianne? Is her name Marianne? Marianne from Fire Emblem, three houses. Marianne's popping. I love her. Is it Marianne? Let me check. Marianne. Okay, I just literally thought of Marianne, and obviously there's real life people named Marianne. F.E. Yeah, her name is Marianne. Yeah, Marianne's my favorite Fire Emblem character, but I don't think that has anything to do with this. My, what a pleasant surprise. It has been a long time since I've met someone from outside. Where are you from? Well, we're... Actually, problem is not sure either. We defeated the fell dragon Narcissus. Narcissus? I forgot how I pronounced it. And then we ended up here, somehow. The fell dragon Narcissus, you say? That must have been a frightening foe. Okay, so she doesn't know. Do you think so? In a manner of speaking, I suppose. I heard that... Oh, wait. So she does know Narcissus. I heard that Narcissus has hurt many, and has turned many kingdoms to ash. Defeating him was an impressive feat indeed. Okay, I'm getting confused. Is Narcissus fake or real? Because I thought we heard about him in that storybook that we just read. But maybe that storybook was written in truth? I'm starting to get confused. Because I'm starting to not know what's real and what's not real. The line of reality have been blurred, and I don't exactly know what's going on. Like, I don't know what's real and what's not real, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this Marianne person, like, an actual real person, or is she, like, some kind of ley line remnant, and we're discovering what she is going to be later with Anne? Like, I don't know what's going on. Marianne from Fire Emblem also had blue hair, too. Oh, so you know about him, too. Great. We're from the Nars Kingdom, and we're looking for Princess Lyris. Do you know where we might find her? Princess Lyris, you say? I'm afraid I do not know. Well, she should be here. In that case, is that the case, Anne? But I have lived here for a long time, and yet I have never seen any princess. Perhaps she might be somewhere else. What if Mary Ann is the princess? What if this person is the princess? Is that so? But before we came here, we read a book about the princess and how beautiful and kind, and how she's beautiful and kind and stuff. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a person. On the flip side, you, Clizzard, do quite look like a princess from a distant land. Is she referring to Battle Pass? Because Battle Pass does reference... Is it two sisters? Oh, but I guess it doesn't make sense if you pick the male character. The male traveler as the main character. ... You hear the sound of a bell. Yeah, my game sounds are a bit low, so I can like barely hear this music. But I did hear that bell. Maybe I'll turn on game volume a little bit higher. Just because I'm not doing anything with voice acting, I chose to put the volume lower. But maybe I should put it higher, because there's music and stuff that I'm missing. Huh? Is that the bell? Yeah, that's a signal for tea time. In the past, children would throw down their wooden sword at the moment they heard this bell, and they would come into the hall to have snacks. They're not here now, but I think it best to follow the rules all the same. They would be quite disappointed otherwise, I expect. Well then, shall we? If you don't mind. Sure, I guess we're snacking. Hooray, snacks. You and Paimon enjoy the snacks together. They look very beautiful, but they are tasteless like pure water. Again, I don't know what's real and what's not real, and this kind of tells me that what we're in right now is not exactly what it seems. How were they? Well, they were great. Although Paimon couldn't really taste them. Are you on a low sugar diet or something, Marianne? My apologies, Paimon. I just made them as I remembered them. So I'm not sure if they'll taste all that good. Oh, don't worry about it. At least Paimon's full now. Full of disappointment? Well, in that case, let me take you all out on a stroll. Alright. We can turn on game volume. Am I going to show anything bad if I do this? I don't think so. Okay. You're good. Follow Mary Ann. What did this say, by the way? Okay, you're a real Anna Pauses. Okay. Following Mary Anna's house. There's the sky, apparently. Okay, I don't... Huh. Interesting. I wonder... Oh, I was gonna pull up the map, but... This is a flower garden that we've painstakingly taken care of. Lovely, isn't it? I've heard Basil say that caring for children is like caring for a flower. You need good soil, sufficient sunlight, frequent watering, and you can't let them grow however they want. It sounds like this Basil is pretty smart. In fact, we must get rid of pests from time to time as well. Actually, Basil sounds pretty dangerous too. She is very capable indeed. Making snacks, caring for flowers, she can do it all. It would be nice if I could introduce her to you. I have been caring for the flowers here all this time in hopes that some friends might come, and I might show them how they have bloomed. And well, here you are. Are these flowers gonna like attack me, like whooper flowers? Well, it's a shame that they aren't in bloom right now, though. These flowers? Like what's... Well, you just need to water them, and they'll be fine. Hide and seek. Where did Mary and her friends go? To the halls of sea-born foam to watch the sunflowers in bloom. Where the heck did she take that from? As the drops of water stain the soil of the garden black, the sunflowers spring from the earth, grow quickly and bloom. Aren't they beautiful? Huh? That was quick. Well, they've been waiting for friends to arrive after all. And with your arrival, they were so excited. All they needed then was a little encouragement, a little rain to get them going. Oh, so that's how it is. Nature really is amazing, huh? I suspect this exceeds the realm of amazing. Nature really is amazing. Do you like them, man? They're very beautiful, like gleaming gold. I knew you would. I loved them too, after all. You're from a very, very far away place, aren't you? What sort of flowers bloom there? The flowers I wear on my head, indeed. I was gonna say. The flowers I wear on my head. Wait, didn't our brother get flowers? I mean, this is a throwback to the chasm. But didn't our brother, or I should say our sibling, didn't our sibling get some flowers? Get their hands on some flowers to like kind of offer up to the, like the dead Helichurls during the chasm Archon quest? Where did he get those, or where did our sibling get those hands on those flowers if they're from another world? Interesting. I thought those flowers were beautiful the moment I saw them, but I feel that they'll be hard to find now. Despair. Let us speak of other flowers. I've always been to Fontaine and I've never gone anywhere else. Gone elsewhere, I should say. That said, a friend of mine has been to Sumeru. Sumeru? Is this Idia? I heard from him, okay, well, it's not Idia, that there are many flowers there that can't be found here. Those that grow on cliffs, those that only open at night, some even grow on cacti. You're referring to the only person we know that's really good at floral stuff. Wouldn't that be Tignari? No way she knows Tignari, right? And male too. But that's when he realized that there were no cacti in Fontaine and had to give me a separate explanation. He was always the serious sort and he was the smartest of us when we were young. Okay, well it's not Tignari because grew up with Oceanid people. My phone! I dropped it! Oh no, did it crack the screen? Okay. Alright, not good putting my phone in that position. Let me try to put it somewhere else. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. It must be a little too exciting for me meeting new friends like this. Well then, Paimon, are you using any special flowers? Mondstadt dandelions come to mind. Dandelions. Oh, do you have any of their delightful seeds with you? Well, we might. Dandelions, bloom, bloom, bloom. Dandelion seeds can indeed be found on Paimon. What? I have some on myself too, but I'm surprised Paimon has them. Marianne happily plants them in the soil. Oh yes, what sort of flower is a dandelion? Well, Paimon thought you knew. Well, how should we put this? The dandelion flower is made of many tiny white flowers, and these white flowers have seeds on them. When the wind blows, these tiny flowers will scatter along with the wind, and they will take root and sprout elsewhere, eventually making new flowers. Cool, right? Wow, they really are. I didn't know such a flower existed, but I have heard about something similar. Oh, what sort of flower is that? It's not a flower, but it's a story about water. In a certain place, there was a peaceful body of water. Later, with disturbance, there came ripples, and droplets appeared in those droplets that had life in them. This life left the water and turned into different forms. Is that Anne? Is Anne one of these droplets of water? I'm just spitballing here. I don't know what's going on. But though they were made of different water, gulfs opened between them due to these differences. Each drop of life was very weak, but each was beautiful in its own way. The dandelion you spoke of, Paimon, remind me of that story. A flower that was once united as one would become separated, would bloom, and each piece would become itself. But a single droplet of water is weak. It will drive easily. Together, they will be strong, and yet they will no longer be themselves. Is that how it is with dandelions too? Do you think that's a good thing? Paimon doesn't really get it. What do you think? They may be weak, but the distance is necessary. It might not be a bad thing for them to reunite. People can unite and yet maintain their personhood. Let's just go with the third option. Can they really? I think I understand where you're coming from. What you're talking about sounds like a lot. It sounds like what happened to all Petit Chow and the others. To help us, they melded into one, turning into that giant bubble. Yes, I still remember. Well, it might be meaningless to say this now. Let's have a little walk again, shall we? Yes, I'll take you to see our dog. If it's a boar, so you got a dog, Marianne. If it's a boar, I'm gonna freak out. He's still a dog who always accompanies me, and that's okay. I can't read that final part. I think we're gonna go on for a little bit more because I started the timer on this video late, so I don't know exactly how much longer I have left in this video. So we'll go to the next cut. We'll go to the next scene, and after that after we end that next scene, I'll probably end the video there. Well, what can this dog be? I can jump. No, I'm not getting any hints here. I don't see him though. I'm gonna say, you come here when it's feeding time since you're my guest. Something. Feed the dog. All right. Well, the dog, whatever the dog is, it's dog size. It's a water boar. I know, or not a water boar, but it is a boar. Not a forest boar, but what do I call them? Oceanid familiar boar. Noble miss. This dog talks, okay, very politely. Noble miss, it is an honor to receive food from you. A pleasure to see you again as well, Miss Marianne. Oh, you good doggy. Good doggy. And how do you do, dear little miss? Wait, isn't this the person on the fountain maybe? I forgot what the person on the fountain that we saw earlier looked like, but did it look like Marianne? Well, thanks for being polite and all, and what's going on? I don't know, but this can't be Mori. He has always kept me company. Does it mean that we've been wrong all along about what dogs really look like? Don't fuss over the details too much. Don't sweat the small stuff. Water can take any shape, and life can choose what form it must take. This, however, has nothing to do with its essence. That is a different matter. Oh, didn't Al say something similarly weird? I have heard something similarly said, and that person is a prison that restricts evolution. Okay, wait, what? I have heard something similarly said. That the body is a prison that restricts evolution. That person was once a child, like all the others. We and many others heard him tell many stories about how all life was originally formless, like water, and how there were no barriers between souls, thus allowing them to compose an endless story. Many have forsaken their bodies, for if water can be withdrawn from blood, so too can be withdrawn can be drawn out from one's form. But if you were to try to sprinkle water on the blackened dust that remains, it will not become blood again. What is she going on about? And translate, I remember something even though I don't really want to. How much do you remember, Anne? I don't know. There's just a flood of feelings and scenes. Happy words and angry ones. I'm not sure. I understand. You go first, alright? And remember, be a good dog. Understood. See you, Miss Marianne. See you, dear guest. This is bad. The number of things that don't make sense just keep going up. If we hadn't seen that dog, Paimon would have forgotten all that stuff already. Didn't we say we're going to rescue Princess Lyris? That's right. My apologies, but there is no princess here. Only us. Today we were simply fortunate to receive guests. But this is the end of the path. She has to be here. But Marianne said, so that's gotta mean that one of you is mistaken, right? Right? Do you really want to hear what I have to say? Marianne. Of course. You got a big brain here, don't you? Paimon, all we expressed so far was just a story. Wait, but didn't we team up with Nar's adventure team to defeat Narcissus' henchmen? Wasn't that real? Think about it for a moment, Paimon. Is there even a Nars kingdom amongst the 7 nations? You're right, Paimon didn't think of that. So the adventure team, Al, Petit Chow, Colonel, Kate, Jack, Mori, and 2 of us in our adventures, they were all just characters in a story? Or they can't be. Paimon can't accept this. Exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking about. Like, I don't know what's real and what's not real. So I didn't know exactly when it started to not be real, but indeed. I think everything has been kind of real to us, but in terms of, or I should say real in terms of Anne, like everything has been real for her. For us, it has all been kind of us going along with Anne's like false what's going on. Her false reality. Or her reality is real, but to us it's not real. But we've been going on with Anne's reality, which has been our like false you know what I'm saying? I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. But also I'm just guessing what's going on here. Then we encounter all kinds of stuff after going through the portal in the tower. There's a lot of stuff there that wouldn't fit if it was just a story. You know? Like how there was no Holy Blade mentioned at the start and how a sealed tower still had monsters and bubble formations in it. Palmon, I think I understand what Clizzard is trying to say. So, all the things that happened after we ascended the tower are the things outside of the realm of the story. Is that right? Things outside of the realm of the story. More accurately, those parts of the story have not been written. So the Holy Blade Narcissus, they were still inside the story. It's just that they had not been arranged correctly yet. Paimon still finds it hard to imagine anyone would create such a huge building just for a story. I believe the structure already existed. It was just used as a setting for the story. So that means that the things I recall along the way are things that happened here before, and I'm just a character in the story. You're not merely a character. The fact that you can think about this means that you can remember it. The fact that you can think about this means that you can remember it. What is going on? But okay, who's Anne? Is Anne Lyris? Is she the main character? What's going on? I don't know. I am Anne. I must rescue Princess Lyris. Alright, Clizzard, Palmon, and dearest Anne, our time is up. I enjoyed our time together, but I'm afraid it's time for you to leave. Why did you have to say it was fiction if you already knew? Spare a thought for Anne's feeling, at least. Did she turn into a giant ocean? Oh, your vision blurs and you suddenly feel weightless as the temperature of the once warm, okay, air, something, then it says something, I don't know. What happened? But, shush. There's no need to say anything, Anne. I once heard my best friend tell a story about a beautiful princess trapped in a high tower. Before you arrived, I had a dream. I dreamed that I was a small, brave oceanid, and set out to save the princess. And perhaps there are princesses in this world and dragons too. But I also know that the world's affair are rarely this simple. Why would a dragon be concerned with a princess after all? After waking up, I would find this dream laughable, yet nostalgic every time I thought about it. Do you remember now, Anne? No, there has to be some other way. If I can't save Princess Lyris, then what of my birth? My only wish. Do they have no meaning? Don't say that, Anne. Your birth was a beautiful accident. As things stand, I can only wish for you to live on for your own sake. Go see the world and see how it has changed these past years. What is going on? Is Mary Anne Anne's mother? Like, I'm getting confused. I wish for you to have your own soul, memory, personality, and wishes. I wish for you to be the master of your own fate and to experience all the beauty of the real world. Can you do that for me? It was a pleasure to meet you, Clizzard Paimon, and it was my pleasure to meet you too, Anne. But the Anapostles is our tomb. I do not wish for you to linger here. Mary Anne, what are you saying? You can find a way to help. We can find a way to help you, can't we? Ha ha ha, it seems that you are good-hearted and powerful indeed. Thank you, Paimon Clizzard. I'm just someone who sometimes enjoys dreaming of lovely adventures and wonderful futures. But I know what happened in the past. I already know that there's no going back. In the real world, everything has already ended. So this is farewell. In the real world, everything has already ended. So this is farewell. Huh? Go with the flow. I am flowing with the go. What? Yeah. I'm confused. I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't really know. So like all this is a story, but I don't really know who Mary Anne is. Like that still confuses me. Indeed. Well, we're getting out of here apparently, and Okay. Wait, I never got the... Oh, that's why they forced us to collect those chests. Because you won't have another opportunity to get them, perhaps? I think that was... I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense that if I had an opportunity to get them, then I probably should have get them in the first place. And... I'm sorry, Night Clizzard Paimon. I had already started to feel that some things were off earlier in the adventures. As you led me off the story's track, I started to understand and recall some things. But I still want to rescue Princess Lyris. That is the reason for which I was born. I want to save her and bring the story to a happy end. I mean, I don't even know who she is. I only know that she is a gentle, lovely princess trapped due to a narcissist invasion. Don't worry, Anne. At least we had fun while traveling at the adventure team. With the adventure team, right? Did you know that things would turn out this way? Nope, I thought we could help Anne. Oh. Well, if that's the case, we can still help Anne. Huh? Mama didn't understand anything Mary Ann said there at the end. Did you? I did, sort of. I could sense that she was speaking of something terrible that happened in the past. Well, Paimon feels that that's unfair. Not just to you, Anne, but to us too. That's why we gotta find out what happened. At least if we do, we can come up with some sort of plan. Whether it be saving the princess or figuring out what Mary Ann said or whatever, we just want to help you, Anne. Isn't that right? This story isn't over, Anne. We'll find a way. Wait a minute. Is the quest gonna end? But it's gonna be end with a cliffhanger, and then we'll continue this quest somewhere else? Is that what's gonna happen here? For example, like the ending of the Melazine quest. What's his name? Seymour? We ended the Melazine's journey, right? We figured out everything with her, but there's still Seymour traveling with us, apparently. And then we have to figure out what's going on with Seymour. Is this gonna be a similar way to that quest, where like the quest is done, but there's gonna be another part to it in another patch? I don't know if it has been released yet, but we'll find a way. Okay, still, if this is all is a story, then there's one thing Paimon doesn't get. What role do we play? I can't be sure, but I think we're most likely unidentified factors. Undefined factors. Yes. And that's why we can bring the story to an end. Paimon gets it, so that's why Anne found us and brought us into the story. We might not have thought about it, Anne, but since we've been able to knock the story off course, this means that we've opened all sorts of unknown possibilities. Isn't that right? You can say that. We can also mess things up horribly, too. Sniff. Thank you. Thank you, Night Clizzard. Thank you, Paimon. That's why we also need your help, Anne. And since we need to continue our adventure, well, can you think of anything that will help us figure out what to do next? Let me think. My memory contain a place known as the Nazin Ordo. This place appears to have a very deep connection to past events. Ordo. Nars? True, the Narzen Cruise Kingdom Adventure Team. Well, they seem connected, alright. Do you have any idea where this Ordo might be? No. Well, oh, that's right. That's right. We're very experienced adventurers. We'll need to find it, or if it be found, we'll find it. Indeed, like I was saying, Alice in Anne in Wonderland. There's a chest out there. Okay. Unknown chest. How do I get at? What am I? Where am I? Well, we're back in the... Oh, we can still go back to that place. Can we? Yeah, I'm guessing we can still go back if we... dive? Yeah, we can still go back. But where does this place lead? I don't... There's a music disc. Oh, okay, here. Obviously, there's a thing in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I think that Ordo might be here. Oh, I haven't unlocked it yet. I think it might be here. Irenaeus Research Center. I think it might be here, guys. I should unlock this. But also, I don't know how long this video has been, so I might. Yeah, we might have to end this soon. Interesting. Well, yeah. Oh, it goes down. Oh, this goes up and this goes down. Oh, okay. Well, that's confusing. Oh, I'm gonna get crushed by the door. Nope. Nope. They thought about it. Indeed. I think the next, yeah, like I knew it, or like I predicted it. It was similar to the Melazine quest line, where at the end of it, you know, we mostly we didn't finish it, but we got to a conclusion. But there's more to the quest. Same thing with Seymour. I think this one is gonna take place in this tower. I could be wrong. But I think this is it. I'm gonna check it out though. We're gonna unlock the waypoint. It's the Nars Ordo. I think it's this tower, right? I don't know why, but I have a hunch that it is. For some reason, I just think that its name starts with an N or something. And I think we might be what we're looking for, or we might find what we're looking for over here. But anyways, I am definitely going to end this video after this because it's going on for a while now. So we'll end the video, and then next time we will do, again, there is a world quest I need to do in order to do an event right now. So that's super important. Forbidden Ruins. No, that's not it. Okay. Well, I thought it would have been it. If we zoom out, Morte region. Ordo. Yeah, I don't know where it could be. It might be also another hidden place somewhere here. Yeah, not sure. But that's interesting. We have a few places that we can go to. Teleport currently disabled. Excuse me? I always do that. I unlock a waypoint and then I try to teleport immediately. Okay. But indeed, there's a world quest. We'll continue doing world quests next time. We're not going to be doing exploring. I mentioned that in the description of, I don't know if it's the last video or 2 videos before. But indeed, we're not really going to be doing exploration, but I definitely will want to be doing more world quests. But we've just finished a major one right there. I don't know if it's concluded yet, but it might be concluded in, yeah, and story prologue. So we still have a lot to do. Is there more and story? No, it just seems like that's the first one. Yeah, we might find it. Honestly, it might not even be in Fontaine. It could even be in another place like Leeway and Mondstadt that we haven't unlocked yet. Indeed. Well, anyways, that does it for me. So thank you so much for watching. You're beautiful the way you are, and I'll catch you in another Genshin Impact video where we'll be doing more world quests. Indeed.